very fruitful afternoon, meeting with several PhD candidates. I first met with 郑琼。谁在做 memo？ 你做 memo, okay? Good, thank you. 那么first of all, I met with 郑琼, who made tremendous progress. Listen, who made tremendous progress within 10 days. First of all, she tried to improve her literature review within 3 days. She read, she wrote, keep on reading and writing, and send it back to me, and then I talk with her, and then tremendous improvement. For the second round, I talked with her about her research methodology, because she conduct one case study, select one single participant. Methodological speaking, probably she will be challenged. At first, she avoid talking about this in the methodology chapter. So I asked her to face this problem bravely. You mentioned about this, and why do you think that one single case research, is workable? This is very important. So she tried her best to find out some support materials and the references, and improve a lot about her research methodology. And for the third round, that is to say 4 days ago, I found out her presentation of the data was a little bit unclear. We didn't know what is the relationship between the conception and practice. So I asked her to tease out systematically about this particular participant's personal thinking in many different ways. Okay, referring to the theoretical framework, referring to the data. So please notice that I mentioned the two sources. One referring back to the literature, referring to the data. The second is also very important, because when you wrote your literature reviews chapter before you got your confirmation, you did a lot of job. Yet, after you collect your data, situation changed. So that's why you have to think about literature and the data interchangeably. This is very important. So she made tremendous progress. She's not here. I don't want to set back words against the person behind. Yet, we have to acknowledge that time is very, very pressing. Only 10 days later, they have to submit. They have to submit for external as well as internal review, for the academic review. So 10 days, so she still has a lot of job to do. When I talk about a lot of job, including discussion. So journal discussion is one of the most important chapter, because you want to theorize, to improve, to reach reach some new conclusion, some conclusion. So Zheng Qiong, Wang Jingli are still on their way. And Wang Jingli has made tremendous, I want to say immense, tremendous, great improvement. One very interesting thing I observed from her is that her confidence she has gained her confidence in talking with me. In what way? Her voice much louder than before. So she talked with me without any being timid. She's not timid. Confident. So I think academic qualification improvement will also help you to improve your self-confidence. Her voice seemed clear. Okay? So still some further work for you to do, okay? And I talked with Hassan this afternoon, though you came in later than the rest of the people. I want to mention about you. Why? I think he has his very special way to categorize and to interpret the data. Shows his immense talent, insight, philosophical thinking. He told me that he spent a lot of time reading some references and some instruments about how to interpret the data. I think this year, suddenly I realized my PhD candidate, have grown up a lot. Okay? This is not a kind of bragging. Okay? So later on, Hassan will present us about the way he conduct his analysis. And to my great happiness, this afternoon I talked with Junming, Fei Long, Ning Qiang, and Xu Bing. I found they have done a lot of concrete things, practical things. Though the chapters were not complete yet they have lots of ideas and putting them into passages, sentences, and with which I were able to make comment. I feel very thankful because you got something for me to comment. This is very important. That I can say nothing, but without that I can help you to remind you this. And later on, the four of them will make a short personal reflection in the conversation in the seminar. Ying Zhiqiong is my pride, always. She's very gifted, intelligent. Since last October or September, and she finished her first draft, so she has plenty of time reviewing and considering and this kind of. So she reported to me she has improved the summary section. Honestly speaking, some of my students in the past neglect the importance of introduction section of each chapter, including the summary section. They are very, very important, just like hats, like shoes. If you wear the Western suits, but you wear a pair of what? A pair of what? Leather, not leather shoes, but a pair of cotton shoes in Chinese style. Cotton shoes. Okay, so that would be ridiculous. Is that right? Okay, so I think she will.